Yeah. What's poppin', gang? Hope everybody here, hope y'all got it. Smoke with peso. Let's get into it. We got from mentor to investigation. BR middle school, I think, teacher, administrator. I'm guessing arrested for something. We gonna dive right into this thing and figure out what's going on. Remember, like, subscribe, comment, ring that bell. We gonna dive right into it. Let's get it.
Family Feud.
We understand how could a grown-ass man with a bunch of kids hop in the DMs of a 14-year-old little girl, which happened to be my sister, my little sister. I'm not gonna say, let me rephrase that, not grown-ass man, a bitch-ass nigga.
Accused of inappropriately messaging a minor on social media was found dead earlier today. The East Baton Rouge's coroner's office identified the body of 44-year-old Quentin Dixon. The cause of death is still under investigation. Earlier this month, Dixon was placed on leave as counselor at Westdale Middle School.
Whoa.
Fam, walking in 2026.
Okay. Nah, I ain't see that
but
coming.
people don't want to take accountability no more. They want to do the crime and don't do the time. And if they do get caught, they're not man enough or woman enough to face reality.
Oh,
Let's
he-
keep it
he
real.
smoked his
Sometimes
stuff.
justice could take a little too long to get done the right way. And some people rather take matters into their own hands.
maybe not.
Get their own form of justice. Especially when you got a story like we got today, where a grown man took advantage of a kid who's supposed to be in school to learn, enjoy a teenage life, and damn sure not be talking about sexual, explicit conversations with a teacher, a football coach, a counselor who got counselor of the year at this same school. See, let me slow it down for a second.
I thought I'd see the time of day, but then we have a picture.
Coach had lost his life. At the abandoned Louisiana counselor, teacher, and football coach had lost his life. At the abandoned school where he teached at. They got a new location. Police found his body at the old location. But just 2 weeks ago, he got exposed by one of the students at his middle school, older brother. After catching wind of a phone conversation via text the coach and his little sister was having, he put him on blast, went online, got a number of responses, which we'll later check out the live and the responses, but it ended up getting his coach put on leave amid an investigation. Apparently he had a warrant for his arrest the same day he lost his life. Today we're gonna go over his story, see what truly took place, and see where we stand here today. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Fam, today we're taking a closer look at Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a city rich in culture, history, and pride, but also one that reflects some of the deeper challenges facing communities across the South. From the food to the football, Baton Rouge has always carried a strong identity, but beyond the surface, there are systems in place that quietly shape lives every single day. One of those systems is the school system, and for many families, schools aren't just buildings. They're the foundation for safety, guidance, and opportunity. In Baton Rouge, the foundation looks very different depending on where you live, what resources are available, and which door are open to you. The East Baton Rouge Parish School System and ongoing concerns about student support and supervision. These gaps have created a reality where not every child receives the same level of protection or opportunity. In some cases, schools that are meant to be safe spaces become places where warning signs are missed, accountability feels delayed, and oversight falls short. And when that happens, the consequences don't just stay within the classroom. They ripple out into families and the community as a whole. And that brings us to one particular school in Baton Rouge. A school that now found itself at the center of a serious attention, not because of academics or athletics, but because of troubling circumstances that raise larger questions about responsibility, leadership, and how concerns are handled when they first come to light. Fam, that school is identified as Westdale Middle School, a magnet school known for its world language immersion program,
That's a big-ass
offering
middle
fluency
school.
in Spanish, English, and French. But here's the thing. According to the comments after the recent allegations, the school been known for questionable activity. Allegedly, almost 2 weeks ago, the East Baton Rouge Parish School System confirmed
I was just thinking, there's no way this school like just started doing weird shit to students. There's no way.
That on a Friday, a middle school counselor was placed on leave after a social media post accused him of messaging a minor. Now, before we disclose that post and let you guys check it out for yourself, the counselor name was identified as Quentin Dixon, who was also the football coach and for the year of 2025 won Counselor of the Year. Now, since then, the 44-year-old had instantly deactivated his Instagram account and all social media platforms. The EBR school's spokesperson has said the following. Today, the East Baton Rouge Parish School System was made aware of these allegations and immediately launched an investigation. The employee has been placed on administrative leave while the Office of Human Resources conducts a thorough investigation. The district takes all such matters seriously and will take appropriate action based on the findings in accordance with our policies. Now, fam, as mentioned, many people came up under the social media post of the young girl who went to this middle school brother after speaking up against these allegations. Now, before we hear from him, I want to point out some of the messages that he also posted from Quentin Dixon. He wrote, well, the sister wrote in one message, so I don't really want to say anything. Quentin Dixon, 44 years old, texting a 14-year-old.
Girl, I didn't know you was a student. I was about to holler at you. I don't know something. What would you say?
Yo, girl, I didn't know you was a student. I was about to holler at you, LOL, until I really saw who you was, LOL. How could someone forget you? Laugh out loud. I don't know. Sometimes people just forget. He respond, what would you have said if I forgot who you was and tried to holler? Laugh out loud. I would have maybe said, sorry, I'm 14. Laugh out loud. He responded, laugh out loud. Not, hey, you already know me. Then said that. Laugh out loud. You're right. Then in more messages, she wrote, time I would have needed a ride is when I missed the bus. I guess he asked, do you ever need a ride from home? And he responded, so you missed the bus today? I could have dropped you off. She said, okay, thanks. That would have been nice. What part of town you live in? Did you know I coached football there? Nope, I live in Plank Road. Yeah, I can talk you if you missed the bus, meaning I can take you, but he tried to, I guess, worded it differently. Just let me know, she responded. Okay, thanks. And another message, in November he responded, why was you still at school? You be needing ride homes? I don't know, you like girl? She responded, that's my best friend. Laugh out loud. What? So yeah, he was asking, do he like girls? Do she like girls? She said, no, I ride the bus home, but the only time I would need a ride is when I miss the bus. Okay, that was the initial message. Then in more messages, she wrote, no, I don't have one. Laugh out loud. I'm assuming.
And people gonna be probably in dude comments right now and bro comments right now. Oh, my condolences to the family. I feel bad for him. He don't deserve that. Them criminals, he deserved it.
On a boyfriend, she said, wow, I can't believe that. She responded, laugh out loud, why is that? Not trying to sound weird, but you're fired. That's why I can't believe. She said, oh, okay, thanks. He responded, you don't think so? He said, I don't know, to be honest. He responded, shaking my head, well, you should know. You should think very highly of yourself. She responded, I know, and thanks again. He responded, no problem. What's your full name? But then he gave heart emojis to a picture she wrote on her story. She responded, thanks in December. He responded, you never finished telling me. Wish it was a way for it not to go away. Laugh out loud. Wow, this man is crazy. And he kept sending hot pictures and almost so many emojis that was screenshotted after she was posting herself on her Instagram story. So as you can imagine, fam, I know that was a lot, but like any family member, especially an older brother, he was furious. Put this man on blast, and this is what he had to say when he went to Facebook and Instagram. Check it out.
You need to understand, how could a grown-ass man with a bunch of kids hop in the DMs of a 14-year-old little girl, which happened to be my sister, my little sister. I'm not gonna say, let me rephrase that, not grown-ass man, a bitch-ass nigga. A bitch-ass nigga hop in the DMs of a 14-year-old little girl. That 14-year-old little girl who was a former student at the school that you're the guidance counselor of the year at, and a student of a school that you're the head football coach at, because now my little sister has moved on to high school, but you made it clear that You couldn't forget her from middle school, 12 to
2 weeks later, January 28, 2025, the same day he had a warrant, police get a call saying that a man was in an abandoned middle school. That middle school was at Glen Oaks, a 19-acre demolished campus on the 5200 block of Monarch Avenue. But the incident allegedly occurred outdoors. The East Baton Rouge Parish Coroner's Office confirmed Thursday that a person was found there. Dixon was the man who lost his life, but additional information wasn't released to the public. The Parish school system since then released a statement quoting, "We extend our condolences to the school's community, family, and loved ones as they process this information during this difficult time." According to the statement, out of respect for the privacy of students and the integrity of our ongoing matters, we are unable to share additional details about the employee. School officials said that Dixon was still officially on leave when he died Wednesday. Dixon had been a school district employee since August of 2022. Dixon's employment and legal troubles had seemed to begin far before then, according to people in the comments.
At a shuttered school in Baton Rouge.
2 weeks ago, the school system suspended Quentin Dixon over allegations he sent inappropriate messages to a minor.
I mean, this probably wasn't the only student he was doing that with, bro. That's what that means. This probably wasn't the only student he was doing that with, bro. And somebody else family got up with him.
Haley Jefferson explains what we know about the investigation so far.
Michael Sylvia, on January 15th, we reported that 44-year-old Quentin Dixon was placed on administrative leave by the East Baton Rouge school system. Today, he was found dead. Wednesday morning, Baton Rouge police found the body of Westdale counselor Quentin Dixon on the former Glen Oaks Middle School campus. Police have not confirmed where on the campus Dixon was found. The building is currently not being used by the East Baton Rouge School District. Dixon's body was found the same day an arrest warrant was filed against him. According to the warrant, beginning in November of last year up until early this month, Dixon allegedly sent several messages to a 14-year-old through Instagram. The warrant goes on to claim that Dixon responded hard eyes to a picture posted by the victim, along with repeatedly offering to give the victim rides home after school. Court documents say Dixon faced 4 counts of indecent behavior with the juvenile.
It's tragic all the way around. It's something that you can't really explain about.
A spokesperson for the East Baton Rouge school system sent a statement to WBRZ in response to his death, saying, quote, "Today, the East Baton Rouge Parish school system was notified of the passing of an employee. We extend our condolences to the school community, family, and loved ones as they process this information during this difficult time." Riddell Norman says he attended Glen Oaks and coached football with Dixon.
It's unfortunate the circumstances of his untimely demise, but yes, I did know him, and the situation is just so unfortunate, and we just got to pray for everybody.
We reached out to the East Baton Rouge coroner's office, who says Dixon's cause of death remains under investigation. Michael Sylvia.
Now, we may gotta do another video. Person had so many likes on talking about PJ from Broadmoor High School, quoting he's been messaging minors and sending inappropriate.
What'd I just say? What'd I just say? He's been doing this, bro. It's not his first time.
Photos. We're gonna look into that as well, because people under her post agreeing with her. And man, as a dad, as an older brother, as a family member, as a friend, man, as a human being, we're not going for adults taking advantage of our kids, man, in a place they supposed to learn and at least have good memories with their peers, not adults. So we head out of here. When confirmation confirms on how he lost his life, I keep you guys updated. But
and we're gonna be here to find out the latest news on this, bro. But some people get what they deserve, bro. We all get what we deserve, bro. Whether it's good or bad, bro, we all gonna get what we deserve, bro. Some people just get exactly what they deserve. God knew jail wasn't gonna be enough for him. I mean, come on now. Them type of weirdo people don't ever get a lot of time in jail, gang. Never. They never do. They get a couple months, then they just gotta knock on doors saying that they touch kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, God knew that he wasn't gonna get better. Just like dude that just got released for SA, he SA'd a guard on his way out. God knew he wasn't gonna get better, bro. God knew he wasn't gonna get better. It's just the next time y'all wasn't gonna catch him. Y'all was not gonna catch him the last time, until it was too late. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. That's my opinion on that, though. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Remember, like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. We gone.